Greetings, citizens of Tetris. I am your old pal, your very old pal, Van Dweller. And I am the host of Classic Tetris Monthly. What we've got for you right now is Faster Masters of February 2025 Top 16. It is the green bracket. And this is a pretty exciting one. I think we have the possibility of some deep 19 runs. We haven't had, or 29 runs. We haven't had a lot of deep 29 runs. Frankly, we haven't had a lot of deep 19 runs either, but I think there's a possibility because we have some major talent in this, including Alext, of course, your first player to get to the green level. You're literally doesn't he have the latest crash, like the deepest crash, right? Went by a little bit and has actually the deepest crash. So that's amazing. Of course, Alext also, whatever, like 6-time CTF Masters event winner, reigning CTWC champion, whatever. Akatu, the keyboard roller, coming out of the 31st seed from Finland. So this is going to be very interesting. The second match is going to be Tristop, who of course is a top 3 player in score, and Hydrant Dude, the first player ever to get a 1.6. Did it in the finals of a CTM Masters, or not in the finals, in the round 1 of a CTM Masters match against Oden Logi. Never forget that moment. Amazing. So we got some possibilities here, I would say. Hydrant Dude, the first player ever, right? Hydrant Dude was the first player ever. That is correct. How did you know that? So many facts going around. But anyway, looking forward to that. I just want to give you a sense of where the rest of the tournament is. So first, this is green bracket. That's how we got here, if you need to know. Akatu coming out of that 31 seed, beating Timmykin, beating Tugi, getting here to play against seed number 2. And in fact, isn't it weird, in this tournament we have a 2 versus 31. In Das Masters we had a 1 versus 32, so pretty crazy. Hydrant Dude coming out of that 26 seed, beating Kirby and Knight. So 2 kind of lower seeds below the fold, taking on some top 8ers here, so this should be pretty fun. Now, let's see, we have one more bracket to resolve in Faster Masters. That is going to be tomorrow. That is going to be Dog Playing Tetris, Allenbot, Fractal, and Chiller. And I think that one also has some possibilities for some deep 29 runs. Pretty excited for that. So that is going to be tomorrow morning in Texas, 8 a.m. Just, what am I doing? I mean, blame Alan. But anyway, yeah, and Chiller, really. But no, the U.S. players super accommodating. It's about time that the U.S. players be accommodating. Because, players like Chiller and Allen are always playing at weird times. So anyway, that'll be tomorrow morning. I have to get up super early for that. And also tonight, there's going to be a Das Masters bracket at 8 p.m. That's our final Das Masters Top 16 bracket. That's going to be Bendy, Vance, Scotto, and Torja. So don't miss that. I also have to pick up Sue between this one and that one from the airport. But anyway, okay. Yeah, that is that. And just to give you a sense of who's in the semis already, sitting there waiting in the blue bracket, Blue Scooty. So the winner of that orange bracket, either Dog, Allen, Fractal, Chiller, will play Blue Scooty. And in the red spot, it is Meme. So that means the winner of this bracket will be playing against Meme in the semifinals. So that gives you a sense of just kind of where we're at. That's your top 16. Just show it all. What the heck? I'm going to show you every slide I have. All right. I'm going to just every slide. There's the qualifying scores right there. All right. You see them there. Schedule. That is up to date. Is that up to date? It's not really up to date. Is it? We already did 2 of them, and we're doing one of them. And okay, so that is not up to date. I'll have to update that. Let's see. Every slide I have Premier Poll. There it is. Only 5 players not playing. 2 of the top 3 are here, already in the top 4. and 2 of the top 4 are active and in opposite sides of the bracket. So we could get the top 4 players in the Premier Poll in the semifinals. Of course, a lot of players want to not have that happen, so we'll see. And let's see, every slide I have. All right, and these are the all-time winners. And what's actually interesting in this tournament, Fractal and Dog are in the orange bracket. So they have a possibility of fighting each other to get into the finals to try to move to sole possession of second place. So anyway, that's all the things I have. Those are all my slides that I have. It's pretty exciting. All right, take a look at our rules. Where are the rules? Here are the rules. This is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play on emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified except in the ways that we ask you to. Players can use any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether electronical or mechanical. Biological turbo only. Players should not receive any in-game or real-time advice and do not pause unless the commentator tells you. This is the important part, players. Very important. Please set your super kill screen to level 39. 49. Not 39. Not 39. 49. 49. 7 times 7. Right? 50 minus 1. 12 times 4 plus 1. Whatever. 49. 49. Okay? 49. Then we are going to have level 19 starts, but we're going to start on transition mode. And please, players, set your transition mode to G. That will ensure that we start with 0 lines and 0 scores. So transition mode G, level 49. That means we're going to have 100 lines of level 19 speed, 200 lines potentially of level 29 speed. So 300 total lines, and 2/3 of them very fast. So best of 5. It says all rounds best of 5. Are we doing... Did I already commit to doing best of 7 in the finals? I don't know. Probably should. Anyway, points over the traditional max out do count. The winner gets absolutely something. That is a share that stands at, well, of course it does, $1,269. The prize pool is super important. It keeps the players coming back every single month and justifies their putting the time in to improving, preparing for the tournament, coming back month after month. You know, listen, these players could go get a part-time job at Subway, or they could get a part-time job playing Tetris for your entertainment. Now, I don't need the carbs, so I want them playing Tetris. So 1,269 is in there. Thanks to everybody who has contributed to the prize pool so far. If we get to $2,000, we can pay the top 8. If we get to under $2,000, we're only paying 4 players out of 32. Man, pretty stingy, guys. But yeah, so let's make sure that we get to the top 8 incentive, $2,000. Use the Matcherino command on Twitch or YouTube to bring up the links. The first link that comes up is the one for Masters or Faster Masters. Click on that. It'll take you to our partner Matcherino and our tournament page there. Top right hand corner has the login button. You can log in with a Twitch or YouTube account. It's easy. And then click on the button that says contribute to contribute. If you're watching this after the fact, go to contribute. Now, here's the thing. People watching after the fact almost never contribute, right? It's ridiculous. I want to see that broken. I want someone to contribute after the fact. If you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, break the chain, break the cycle, and contribute. I want to see one, and I want you to tell me in the comments of the Matcherino that you are watching from the recording and not live. Someone got to do it. Even if it's $1, I just want to see that can happen, all right? I want to feel motivated and inspired. Okay, so that is how to support the players. If you want to support the channel, you can do so. Patreon.com/monthlytetris. That allows you to provide us ongoing, monthly, regular, predictable support that allows us to look forward in the future and to know really if this whole thing is viable. Early signs of whether it's viable. I don't know, man. We'll see. But thank you so far to our sticker and double sticker club level members. We have a couple more members that's been added in the last 48 hours. We'll make sure to add you to the thing. Thanks so much to our Mega Masters contributors, Scott Gray 76, K9 watching Tetris, and Tacnerus, Masters level supporters, Corporal 381 shall be satisfied. Bracket sponsors Troy Dan, Kim MJ, The Window, Rogue Potato, Duck, Cat Kit 91, McMonkey, and oh man, I'm putting together sticker packages right now. I think some of these are cool, including a whole new sticker format, 2 new sticker formats that I've not used before, and I don't know. Hopefully you will like them. I'm putting them all together now, hopefully to go out for our March package, and we will catch up on stickers. We are behind on stickers. I know it. I acknowledge it. I'm not hiding from it. We are behind, but I will make up all your past stickers for the last several months, and we will get you caught up. So thank you all so much to those of you who are supporting us on Patreon. Okay. Rogue Potato just won a TNP set. Fun fact. All right. I'm going to bring up our Faster Masters scene. That's enough yapping. Less yapping, more tapping, Vandy. All right. So I'm going to look at each of these players' games. Level 49. Yes. Level 49. That's the most important thing. If they start on the wrong mode, we can restart the game immediately. If we don't find out till the end that they're on level 39, that is a big problem. That is a huge problem, as you guys have observed. I'm just going to check one thing over here, by the way, and just make sure. Well, I have no way to make sure. I'm sure Alex is on stencil. He's amazing. Why wouldn't he be? Of course he is. I'm sure he is. All right. I think I am just about ready. So both players are, as soon as they signal ready, which they have, let's get over to that. Okay, there it is. Alext and Akatu. Akatu? I don't know. It's all finished to me. Let us get them started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. PB needs updating. Well, nothing I can do about that now. People get it, I updated it like a week ago, so don't get PBs, guys. What is the new PB? Who got a PB? Anyway, this is Faster Masters level 19 start tournament. We have 100 lines of level 19, followed by 200 available lines of level 29. Akatu got a 1.7. GG's, congratulations. So I guess the PB is out of date. It happens. Probably not going to update it this month. I'll update it for next month. But anyway, Faster Masters 19 start, 100 lines of that. 200 available lines of level 29, 300 overall lines, has the effect of basically swapping out 130 lines of 18 at the beginning and then adding 100 lines of 29 at the end. Therefore, it's faster. Tetris Akatu 165, 117 for Alext. Tetris Akatu 192. He's kind of cruising early here. Tetris for Alext 147. And on the left side, it is Alext qualifying in with a 1.7 million. He's got an overall PB of 16.7 million. It's a former world record. He was the first player ever to get 10 million. He's the 4th game crasher. And in fact, right after his first game crash, he got another one. He's back-to-back game crasher. First one to ever do that. And actually, did you know, Alext, his game crash was the first one on an actual NES, right? I think 2 of the players were using clone consoles and another one on a retro USB AVS Fractal. So the first one on an actual Nintendo Entertainment System. 272 for Alext, 292 for Akatu. Alex has 6 CTM Masters event wins, the most recent one in July 2024. He's made it to the finals an additional 5 times, and the semifinals an additional 10 times. He is your reigning CTWC World Champion and also finished in the top 8 in 2023. He got 2nd in the Genesis Open NES tournament. both 2024 and 2025, just a week ago, and even won 2 seasons of CTL. Amazing. 432 for Akatu, 437 for Alext. We are now just about 15 lines away from that level 29 speed increase. Yeah, Scooty was on Retron. Tetris Alext, 541, 439 for Akatu. And Akatu on that right side, qualifying in with a 1.17 million into seed number 31 from Finland, with a PB now, I'm told, of 1.7 million. Alext is into 29 at 577. Akatu's in at 516. Highly respectable transitions here in this format. We'll see what Akatu can do. He's got fresh 1.7. Alext up getting pretty high, and he needs to survive. That Z to the left, he's going to have to work that away. Akatu right immediately into singling and doubling mode. Alext has topped out at 590. So the target for Akatu is 590, and any 590 will do because he topped out at 590 even. So Akatu can single and double this away, and no, the chase down is not gonna happen. He tops out at 546. So he cannot complete the chase down, can't capitalize on an early top out for Alext. And yes, level 30, early top out, right? Okay. So we'll go ahead and give Alext the point. All right, players, take a moment if you need it. Zempro said, if Akatu doesn't win, I'm blocking Huff on Discord. Yeah, that's a smart move. All right, this is game number 2. Counting down, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It's fun not to have to pin seeds or generate seeds. We just get right into it. Anyway, Akatu with that new 1.7 PB. And not ranked on the Premier poll, but he would have been 27th if it went 27 deep. It only goes 25 deep, so Akatu just missing being ranked on the Premier poll for February. He's a former Future Circuit winner, got that back in January 2024. Won a hopeful circuit as well in August of 2023. And correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows, but I believe this is Akatu's first top 16 berth in the Masters event. There's also a top 4 finisher in the CT12 returns, right? That was, I think, the 3rd CT12. So Akatu also a master of level 12. See what he can do here on level 21. 88,000 here for Alext. He's going to get a Tetris 154 for Akatu. He gets a Tetris 182. A top 4 finisher. Get it? He's a finisher. Very cute. Thank you, Galizer. These players have never faced each other, as far as I could tell, in the match database, so no ranked matches against these players before. So another Matchagami for all you hundreds of Matchagami fans tracking who has played who. We got another one. 276 here for Akatu, 235 for Alext. So yeah, it was a Akatu's path. He had to play all the way starting in round 1. 343 for Akatu, 302 Alext, and he had to play Timmy Kim round 1, Tugi in round 2. I think Tugi certainly a tough opponent. Timmy Kim kind of coming back to competition, as he does. You know, he kind of plays a couple, goes away, plays a couple. But Tuki really starting to emerge as a roller here. Now, Akatu is a keyboard roller, guys. I bet you didn't know that. That was possible. So how you do that? How do you do that? It's a good question. Well, you hover your finger over the key, like your index finger, say. I don't know if he's exactly doing it, what I'm saying, but this is the basic idea. 394 for Akatu, 415 for Alext. You hover your finger over the key that you want to press, and then you roll your other hand's fingers on top of your finger that's hovering over the key on the keyboard. So Akatu playing on keyboard. 466 Akatu, 452 for Alext. So we don't allow something like the space bar in this tournament because it's too big. It's just too big of a thing. We require players to be on small buttons. 494 transition into 29 for Alext. 530 for Akatu. Trying to bring this down. Can't get the bar over to the right side. That's going to be a top out for Akatu at 507. So Alext will take game number 2. And you can try that right now. If you're like sitting at home on your computer watching this or whatever, try it right now. Hover your index finger over, one of your keyboard keys, and then just roll your fingers on top of that finger. That's not easy, man. It's very inventive. All right, so Alext takes game number 2. Arish plays Tetris on YouTube, says, I don't know who to root for, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I never do. Yoni says, I think he's just directly rolling on the key. I think he's rolling on the back of his finger, but I could be wrong. But that's what I think is happening. I'm not sure. Now that you say that, I'm not sure. Rolling on my finger. See, Yoni? I know. Vandy knows. Step to me. Okay, anyway. All right. Game number 3. Let's get these players started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Listen, I'm right a lot. And even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Morally. All right, we are on level 19 here in game number 3. Akatu trying to get a decent 19, which he's gotten. He's gotten really good 19 into 29 transitions. Really just needs to find that consistency going into 29. We can see in game number 1, he was keeping it low the first few levels, and I think that probably makes sense strategically, probably for most players, because you have 200 lines of 29. Line clear is so valuable on those later phases. Once you hit 49, Tetrises are worth 60,000 points. So even if you're back like 180, 280,000 points, like a big deficit going into 29, you can make up a lot just by surviving into those later rounds and then those later levels and trying to, get Tetrises. You don't even have to be that aggressive about it. Now, of course, that assumes your opponent tops out and gives you the room to do it, or, gets a slowdown or whatever. But there is a lot of room toward the end for things to happen. 172 for Akatu, 216 for Alext. Arish playing Tetris on YouTube says, I tried rolling on an emulator before. I think it's easier than on a controller. Or are you rolling like on a key here? Because what we don't allow is like big keyboard keys, like rolling on the enter key or rolling like you would think, roll on the space bar. It's huge, right? Plenty of room for all the fingers. We don't allow that. You have to have basically standard size, NES keys or pretty darn close to it. And on a keyboard, it's got to be the standard letter size key, the so-called 1U keys on a standard keyboard. 362 for Akatu, 355 for Alext. You use the arrow keys. Yeah, I mean, the one advantage you would think there would be of a keyboard is it's easier to use like separate fingers for the directions. Oh no, Akatu with a spire in the middle, so he is trying to find a way to bring this down. He's, you know, he is a roller, so he's got the maneuverability up near the top of the screen. So we should be able to do something here, or at least have a shot at bringing this down. All right. A little bit of frustration there for Akatu. Oh, no, and he can't get the long bar into that hole, so that's going to be a top out for Akatu. But really, no shame in Akatu's game at all. Came out of seed number 31, made it into the top 16 against two tough opponents. And then, of course, you're going to run into a buzzsaw Alext. And, you know, really any day of the week, any player is going to have a tough time against Alext. So Akatu did great. Congratulations on your run here in Faster Masters. Hope to see you again in subsequent events. You did awesome, and GG's on the PB, Akatu. You did amazing. All right, we're going to go ahead and report this game. We'll bring you your next match. Where am I? What am I even watching here? Oh, that's Das Masters bracket. That's not the right bracket. And this one goes fast. It's always tough to say, oh, the first one I made is Faster Masters, and then you're out in like 5 minutes. It's tough, you know. This is a really brutal tournament. Should we even bring it back? Is it too cruel? That's the question. Is it too cruel? All right, let's give Alex his 3 just so it looks, you know, looks good. All right, report. And then we'll go ahead and put this thing on, and well, we'll watch him play 19 for a little bit while I get this reported and get up the next match. The next match is going to be Tristop versus Hydrant. You know, we're partying like it's 2001 Tetris. Tristop versus Hydrant. All right, gonna set up our next match. Let me go run ads, man. Gotta run ads and annoy everybody. We got to make up. We didn't have a good January on YouTube because we didn't play a tournament in December, so we had nothing to run, you know, as far as edited VODs on January. So it was just the live streams, and not good on YouTube on January. I mean, you guys are fine as viewers, but we just didn't run anything besides live streams. Let's see, you know, Vandy Open. I'll tell you what's happening. CTM, why not? All right, so this is gonna be, what is this? 7 and 26, right? 7 and 26. There's 7 and 26. Lori fan level member message says hit the like button in chat. Support the channel. Help us grow. Thank you, Lori. Appreciate that. Your member milestone chat. All right, let's refresh. Hi, Laser Zero Monkey. See if he's here. I'll set up for Tristop though. Tristop here. What is Alex T's alt called? I mean, he can tell you if he wants you to know. Oh, Tristop needs 5 minutes to get dressed. All right, get dressed, Tristop. You cannot. It's Faster Masters, man. You should be ready to go. Will I get brain rot if I read a book brushing my teeth? No, I don't think so. Irish plays Tetris says, wait, he has an alt? Didn't know that. Yeah, a lot of the players have competition alts, like an alternative Twitch account, because a lot of them are, you know, monetizing their primary channels, as you would expect. So ads will run and it will interfere with the stream. So if they run an alt account that is not monetized, then that no ads will run on their channels and it won't disrupt the screen. But it's not, he doesn't really play on it. And most of these players don't really play on their alts, like just, you know, doing solo runs. Because why do that when you can just play in your monetized accounts, right? Oh, and I just realized that one of that says inconsistent fonts. Oh my God, should I even tell you? The all-time winners thing. For some reason, the right-hand column is one font, like on that right side. It's like a courier kind of typewriter font. The opponent column, and then the winner column is like the primary font that I'm using. So what the heck is that? All right, so we're just waiting on Tristop to get dressed. I mean, it's an easy fix. Should I go fix it right now? You want to fix it? I mean, I can fix it on the live one, but I can't fix it on the image. I'll go fix it right now. CTM source sheets. Oh, where'd it go? CTM records. All right, we're going to fix it right before your eyes. Ready? We'll get rid of this slide. Marek with the $11 contribution to that prize pool. All right, we'll fix it right now. Ready? We'll go like this. We'll do a little live jank, right? Oh, look at that. Look at it. Beautiful. Change it to Comic Sans. Do we have Comic Sans on... Oh, we do. All right, there it is. What do you think? It looks great. Unfortunately, though, this version, look at that. That's crazy. One is an image, right? And the other one is like the live slide. All right, you're live. All right, Tristop is live. And he's dressed up. Oh, all right, I still got to fix the other things. I'm here messing around. I haven't configured the screen yet. Jerk. Alex T, you look different. Akatu, you look pretty much the same, though. Wait, why is player 2 camera why does it look like that? I don't know why that looks like that. Oh, that's on Hydrant stream, actually. Wait, no, it's not. Is it? It is. All right, we gotta get rid of that. Can't have that. Nonsense. Nonsense, Hydrant. Oh, whoa. Oh my God. It's crazy video artists. Hydrant is looking clean. I mean, I don't know. It might not be. Suds, what is wrong with you, bro? All right. trendsetter, Hydrant dude. All right, we'll give Tristop a moment to, you know, warm up. He did have to get dressed, so the least we can do is let him warm up a little bit, even though, you know, it's been on the schedule for weeks. All right, yeah. Anyway, are you on transition mode G, right? Transition G. I think I missed it. Yeah, transition mode G, level 49. Okay. Now we're going to check Hydrant. You're on transition mode G. You've played in this tournament before, you know. He's on G. Very good. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. These players, it's like Tetris, classic Tetris scene 2021. Amazing. All right, here they are. Classic Tetris Monthly Faster Masters players Tristop and Hydrant Dude. In a Faster Masters best of 5, the winner moves on to the top 8 to face Alext. Let's get them started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. This is Faster Masters, a 19 level start tournament with 100 lines of level 19 speed and 200 lines of 29 speed. The levels start incrementing immediately. So 10 lines into 19, we'll be on level 20. Unlike when you normally start a level 18 or 19 game, you know, it stays at that level for like 130, 140 lines. This one starts incrementing immediately. That means line clears, they start increasing in value immediately. For example, Tetris's go up in value 1,200 points every single level increase. So that is the format. The players on the left side, it is Tristop. He qualified into this event with a 1.5 million. That is his 2 best games averaged, played over the course of an hour. He's got a PB of 13.7 million. That is good for number 3 on the overall score leaderboard behind Dog and Alext. He's ranked number 9 in the Premier poll, and Hydrant Dude is in trouble and cannot get a long bar over to into column 10, and that's going to be a top out from Hydrant Dude. And Tristop is good. Didn't even let me get to the intro for the opposing player. My God, Hydrant. So the Faster Masters and really Das Masters tradition continues. These masters are really fast. They're fast at everything. The top outs are fast. The pieces are fast. Everything's fast. All right, both players are ready for game number 2. Michael Keaton, thank you for the Prime sub. Says hello all. Also, VSA resubscribed 20 minutes ago. I missed that. Thank you so much. Game number 2, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Anyway, that Tristop guy was the 5th game crasher that happened in May of 2024, my birthday month. So thank you, Tristop, for that. Made it into the finals of Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event 3 times. Tristop is in trouble here in game 2. Gets a bar over to that left side, though. All right, he's able to work this down. I think he's out of danger. My word. All right, he's got a Tetris open on that right side. He's trying to uncover it, and does so. Long bar over Tetris for Tristop. Now it's Hydrant Dude's turn. Have a little bit of difficulties here. Needs a well-timed bar. And finds one. Gets it Tetris down. Hydrant Dude now back down a little bit safer. And he's going to try to work this down. So anyway, Tristop has finished in the finals 3 times. In the semifinals 4 times. He was top 4 in CTWC last year. Went out actually versus Alext. And has finished in the top 8 once, top 16 once. And he played in 2020. Had a good year last year for live events. He won the Montreal, Philadelphia, and Columbus CTWC regionals. He also was second in DAS Masters in August and second in DCL season 1, if I'm correct. I don't know. I don't really understand how all these events work. 204 for Tristop. 143 for Hydrant Dude. Did I say Columbus? I didn't say that. Anyway, on the right side, it is Hydrant Dude. He qualified into this event with a 1.2 million. He's got an overall PB of 2.3 million according to the leaderboard. He was the winner of Stupid Tetris Monthly in 2020, the first ever Stupid Tetris Monthly. Hydrant Dude was the winner. Now runs his own kind of stupid Tetris tournament called Any Tourney, which has a lot of weird modes and with kind of altered DAS, variable DAS. Was the first player ever to hit the 1.6 barrier. Well, the 1.5 skip did that in September of 2021 in the first round of the Masters event against Odin Logi. He also won that tournament, so he is a former CTM Masters event winner. I made it to the semis an additional 1 time. That was in January. He was in top 8 in CTWC 2022, went out against Eric, and was top 16 in the first online year, 2020. And he had a pretty good year, too, in regionals. 424 here for Tristop, 429 as we approach that 29 transition. He was second in the Northeast Regional in 2024. He played in Montreal, Philly, Boston 2024. 478 for Hydrant, 479 for Tristop. Tristop trying to get set up for a Tetris, gets one, 522. Hydrant maybe playing a little closer to the vest here, a little more conservatively. You can see him filling out that right side of the board rather than going for Tetrises here. He's going to wait out Tristop. I think he's been seeing that people have been really not making it all the way through the 29 plus portion. And so I think he wants to put himself in a position to kind of see, okay, what do I need, right? What is going to happen here? And then maybe put himself in a position to chase down and to really know what he needs. So he's got his own strategy going here. Now it looks like Tristop kind of adjusting to that as well. Tristop has a lead of about 75,000. And now Tristop maybe playing a little bit more conservatively. You've got room. 543 for Hydrant. Of course, Hydrant's first 1.6 was done in an uncapped tournament before we had the level 39 super kill screen. Tetris for Tristop, 691. So now he's starting to pile on some points. He's going to take a nice safety triple. And I think that's what you're going to see here. You're going to see maybe Tristop setting up for Tetrises, going for safe setups, but then getting quickly out of them, taking triples, but not really taking very risky Tetris setups. Going to take opportunities to add points, but then duck out of those very quickly if it goes haywire. Tristop's going to need a long bar over to that left side, gets it to bring this stack down, to get that piece over to the left after he hung a long bar. 784 for him, 649 for Hydrant. We've got 110 lines to go until that level 49 super kill screen kicks in. Hydrant now kind of desperate here. Can't get a bar over to the left. It's going to be a top out for Hydrant in game number 2 at 656. And Tristop is way good here at 889 on level 39. GG's. Tristop quickly up 2 games to none. All right, looks like both players are ready. I see no reason to delay. They want to go? We can go. Game 3, Tristop up 2 games to none. 3-1 Tetris. If you're watching right now and you are an Amazon Prime member, do remember that you have an Amazon... What do you have? A Twitch Prime Gaming subscription that you can grant to a streamer every single month. Does not have to be the same streamer every month. You can spread it around. But if you don't use it, you will lose it. So don't always have to use it for us, but consider using it for us. And definitely don't lose it. 28,000 for Hydrant. Longbar gets over Tetris. 54,000, 76,000 for Tristop. $145 for Tristop. He's going to get a Tetris. $149 for Hydrant. And I think, if my math is correct, this is Hydrant's first trip into the top 16 of Masters since June 2023. Doesn't play as super actively in the online scene as he, or at least in Classic Tetris Monthly, as he used to. But does make it out to live events and so forth. Played in a couple Challengers events the last few months. The sort of the tail end of 2024. $348 for Hydrant, $453 for Tristop here in game number 3. Hydrant needs to win this one to stay in the tournament. Try to extend this match. Tetris for Hydrant, $384, $487 for Tristop. These two players have met each. Oh, there's the Vits for Hydrant. Jasmine would love it, assuming she's here. These two players have met quite a bit over, throughout Classic Tetris online history or overall history. Hydrant with 9 match wins versus 8 for Tristop. So Hydrant historically with the advantage. That T-hang on the left side is going to be a problem as Hydrant transitions into 29. Tristop's board starting to climb here on 29. I don't know if he's going to survive, and he's not. So that's a top out for Hydrant at 567. I mean, a top out for Tristop at 567. Hydrant at 544 needs to get to 568. I love saying the wrong player's name at a crucial time. That's good. 568 is the target for Hydrant. There's a double. So he's just trying to get this line by line, extend this match. Hydrant in online. Yeah, there it is. Okay, Hydrant going to get it. So Hydrant will take game number 3. Hydrant does have the overall advantage in their meetings, 9-8. In Masters, they are 1-1 versus each other, including September 2021, which is the one that Hydrant won. All right, looks like both players are ready. Game number 4, Tristop 2, Hydrant 1, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, Tristop trying to creep you out there, Andrew. Zoltan is in chat over on YouTube. Zoltan, of course, the GOAT of no rotation classic Tetris. Believe it or not, if you're unfamiliar, there is a whole kind of splinter of players who hang of a long bar in column 8 for Hydrant. So that took him by surprise, but it's fine. He's low, level 19, slow enough. There's a whole group of people trying to optimize, get their PB for the most lines without rotating the piece. Oh, the double flip of the bar for Tristop. He was low and he did have a Tetris setup, so that's going to allow him to just the space to bring this down. So anyway, Zoltan over there on YouTube chat, welcome. All the legends in chat. Tetris is in Twitch chat. I don't know what Tetris is known for, just for being a dude in Tetris, I guess. I mean, I don't even, but everybody knows him. But he's a legend. Long bar gets over, Hydrant 121. Tristop gonna uncover the well, looking to get it reestablished. Long bar does get over for Tristop 114. He's known for being one half of the tie and deck show. I don't even know what that is. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that exists. Cobra in chat says, go Hydrant. All right, the long bar gets over for Tristop, 178, 168 for Hydrant. So Hydrant with a 90,000 point lead. There's another Tetris Hydrant. There's one Tristop. Tetris Hydrant, 331. There's one Tristop. And another for Hydrant. So Hydrant still with that 90,000 point lead. One line apart. Tetris Tristop, 337. Players cooking right now. Long bar Hydrant, Tetris, 432. Another one, 466. Tristop in a little bit of a dig. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of the thing. You've got plenty of time. I mean, think about, we still have 212 or so lines to go till the very end, and both of these players are capable of playing 29. So, in a tournament called Faster Masters, you would expect, you got to be more risky. Oh, nice S-spin there for Hydrant. Now looking for a bar, gets one. Tetris, 571. And Hydrant going to take that safe triple down the right side into 29. Good move. Doesn't want to mess up his board. Now he's got a great move. 588 for Hydrant, 439 for Tristop. So Hydrant with about 150,000 point lead. Basically the same line count. Looks like Hydrant going into sort of min-out mode. Tetris Tristop, 495. We'll see how Tristop responds. Is he going to try to wait out Hydrant? Is he going to try to get Tetrises and put the pressure on? Is he going to go somewhere in between those? And yeah, see Tristop taking those triples. And, maybe in a 39 cap game, Tristop doesn't take that triple. Maybe he's going to be more aggressive. So yeah, it's a little bit ironic. Faster masters. Oh, big daring, fast speed. Da, da, da. But yeah, there is an element of conservative play, which can be a factor. 664 for Hydrant, 582 for Tristop. So Tristop has closed the gap a little bit, about 90,000 points. I mean, he was back. That was what it was during the early part of the match, but then he fell behind. So he's got it back to about that 90,000 point deficit. And, line clears more valuable the later the level. Hydrant's board, all kind of weird. He's very piled high in that right side. And Tristop now 663, so he's within 40,000 points of Hydrant. Tristop gets a Tetris on that left side. And now Tristop is in the lead with 120 lines to go until 49. There's still plenty of time for something to happen here or not happen. And now Tristop with a square spire on that left side, and now he needs to bring this down. Oh no, he's going to hang a bar. He's going to hang a J on the left. That's a top out for Tristop at 723. And Hydrant is good in game number 4. So Hydrant going to tie this up and force a deciding game 5. So the strategy working perfectly for Hydrant. Kind of hanging around and hanging around. And, see what does he need to do? He was really pretty much already ahead when it happened. So let's give Hydrant the point. I'm going to get some coffee here. Players, do take a minute if you need it. All right, let's get that D on the screen, by the way. The reverse D right there. Oh, and we can put it, let's see. Hydrant has the D in his name, so we can put it Hydrant Dude. There it is. Doesn't make any sense. All right, looks like both players are ready. It is a decider. Reverse sweep on the line. Potential. Tristop trying to prevent that from happening. Player goes to the top 8 to face Alext. Let's get him started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, Tetris, Tristop, 59,000 as we get underway here in game number 5. Alext is waiting in the top 8 for one of these players. All right, Hydrant kind of piled high over on that left side, gets a spin over on the right. Tetris for Tristop, 143. Tetris Hydrant, 148. So same lines, 2,000 points apart. Virtual dead heat. All right, little skim there for Tristop and a Tetris, 184, 215 for Hydrant. Another one, Tristop. So close in score, maybe about a Tetris lead for Hydrant right now. Oh, Hydrant setting up the Vits, but burns it away. That's fine. That works. Tetris for Hydrant. 284, 277 for Tristop. So Hydrant here with a lead, gets a long bar to fill out that left side. The lead is about 36,000 points. Hydrant going to add to it. Tristop sets up in the middle, gets a Tetris, 376. And Tristop setting up again in the middle and gets it 410. Hydrant with a column 10 Tetris. Tristop long bar gets over, but the top of his board has all kinds of Swiss cheesy holes, multiple rows and columns as we head into 29. His board a little bit higher than Hydrant's, so players trying to get their boards back in order before 29 hits. Oh, Tristop bringing his down considerably just in the nick of time, and Hydrant as well. So Hydrant right now with about a 60,000 point lead. There's a triple for Tristop, still trying to fight this down. Hydrant with a good clean board. We'll see what he's about to do. He's just taking easy kind of singles and doubles down that left side, trying to build out the left and right sides and see what happens. On Tristop's side, just kind of waiting him out. Tristop's board was starting to go down. Now it's starting to climb again. That left side for Tristop. That's going to be a top out at 505. And Hydrant Dude has made it back into the top 8 for the first time in a Masters event since February 2023. Hydrant has not been in the top 8 of a Masters event since, well, basically 2 years ago. So Tristop with that top out kind of maybe, just those holes, he just could not bring it down. And when you've got, holes in the stack in multiple rows and columns, you try to bring it down, but the very pieces that you're using to clear one row puts additional weight on the holes below. And it's just, it's like, it's so hard to do. And Tristop just couldn't fight his way out of it. So Hydrant will be moving on to the top 8 in this decider. What the heck what is going on? Oh my goodness. There's Tristop and Hydrant Dude right there. The coolest guy you know. That is actually Tristop and Hydrant. All right, so Hydrant, let me go ahead and report this. You will be playing Alext. 2 years. Hydrant has not been in the top 8 for 2 years and is back in. Of course I don't root against or for anybody, but you do love to see it. They put Hydrant Dude is not in the snowman. Hydrant is the snowman. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set up our next match. You guys can watch all the slides and whatever, and we will be right back. Every time I go to click on the run an ad in YouTube, I almost click end stream, and it's going to happen one of these days, and it's going to be a disaster. No, it'll be a disaster because then the VOD will be in 2 parts and one of them won't be monetized, and then I'll have to. It's just a big mess. So I got to be super careful. They should put the end stream and it like a big red button, so you don't want to click it, but it's just like a white button and it invites you to, oh, click it, please, end stream, do it. Just you know, can't you just edit the VODs to merge them together? Listen, I don't know how to do that, okay? I don't know how to do anything. The last time I edited video, it was on an Amiga video toaster back in like 1994. It's the last time I edited video. I should learn. I will learn. I will learn. I'm probably going to have to because can't afford to pay anybody anymore, so I'm going to have to do it myself. Oh, top 8. Not top 16, top 8. Well, yeah, I don't, for video editing, I don't want volunteers. If it's highly skilled work, and I think you should pay people. So I don't really want to take volunteers for that, but I appreciate it. Level 49, that's the important part right there. All right, well, it is top 8 time when these two players are ready. I'll start whenever you want. If you want a moment, you can take a moment, whatever you need, whatever you feel like you need. We got time. I don't know why did I did something wrong here. Listen, buddy. All right, well, it looks like both players are ready to start this top 8 match between Alext and Hydrant Dude. And I'm ready. You're ready. The winner is going to go to the semifinals to face Meme. We'll see what happens. Classic Tetris Monthly Faster Masters. Top 8, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Faster Masters is a level 19 start tournament with 100 lines of 19 speed and 200 potential lines of level 29 speed if the players can use them. No same piece sets because, well, the cartridge doesn't allow it, but something we are looking to add as soon as it is supported by the tournament and training cartridge. Levels start incrementing immediately. Right after the first 10 lines, it'll be level 20, which is a little bit different than the normal Tetris cartridge, which will keep you on 19 for like 140 lines. On the left side, it is Alext, who is your reigning Classic Tetris World Championship World Champion. He also just took second in the Genesis X2 NES Open Tournament. He's a 6-time CTM Masters event winner. Qualified into this tournament at seed number 2. He's got a PB of 16.7 million. He was the 4th game crasher and the first player to get 10 million points. Last year, 2024, he won 3 Masters events in a row. And in fact, 3 players won 3 CTM events in a row. Fractal started the year off with 3. Alex won 3, and then Blue Scooty won 3 in a row, because if you include Lone Star, which I do, those were kind of in a row, weren't they? I don't know. Maybe they weren't in a row. But 3 players won 3, and 2 players won 1. That was Sidnev and Dog. On the right side, it is Hydrant Dude, seed number 26. He's fought his way through some pretty good players, including Timmy Kim, Tsugi. No, it was Akatu. I mean, Kirby, Knight, Tristop, now facing Alext. Sorry. Yeah, Kirby, Knight, Tristop, now facing Alext here in the top 8. Hasn't been to the top 8 of a Masters event since 2023, 2 years ago to the month. 404 here for Alext, 321 for Hydrant. Hydrant is the winner of the first ever Stupid Tetris Monthly back in 2020. Also won a CTM Masters event in September 2021. That tournament featured the first ever 1.6 in a round 1 game against Odin Logi, the first player ever to get 1.6 million. So both players here breaking barriers. Hydrant was also a top 8 finisher in CTWC 2022, the first live CTWC after the 2-year kind of online tournaments that they held. Also top 16 in that first online 2020. Alex is the first one into 29 at 575, 476 here for Hydrant Dude. And right off the bat, not going well. Hydrant going to top out 478. Alext, 583, takes game number 1. All right, as soon as the players are ready, we can get them started, and they are ready, so we can get them started. All right, game number 2. Alex up 1-0. The winner of this match goes to the semifinals, 3-1 Tetris. You have the level 49 super kill screen implemented. We haven't had a lot of matches where the 49 kill screen was even a factor. So it's very surprising to me. As we get to this top 16 and top 8, I did expect to see more deeper runs, especially players that have made deep runs in, tournaments and in solo play. But it's a much different thing to do it here in competitive setting. And of course, both players have to participate. If one player tops out super early, the other player is never really going to get a chance to go that deep. And of course, no point in mullining here in this weird format. Alext trying to wait out. Okay, yeah, he wants a Tetris, man. There was a few times he could have taken a burn, but no, he's going to get the Tetris. 93,000 for him, 152 for Hydrant Dude. These players have faced each other only one previous time in CTM. That was in April 2022 Mega Masters. And that was in the top 8. Alext took that one, 3-1. We've also faced each other a few times in CTL, the early CTLs. I think that those were the CTL years when they didn't have a playoff and you just kind of won the season if you had the best record, but there wasn't a playoff. Which, that's pretty bad. You got to have a playoff, man. That's exciting. Just like, oh, well, all right, you won. You're the top of the ladder next season now. That's no fun. So, good move, CTL, having playoffs. 344 for Hydrant Dude, 282 for Alext. Tetris says, someone say hi to me. I'm sad because Zempro didn't respond. Hi, Tetris. Hello. 410 Hydrant, 319 Alext. Alex is high on the board, but a good sloping kind of board, accommodating. Got burns over on that right side. So he's going to bring it down. And another Tetris here for Alex, 388. Meanwhile, Hydrant kind of burning here. Several rows of garbage over the column 10 well. Going to clear it away with a triple. Hydrant approves, 428. Long bar over Tetris, Hydrant, 462. It's allowed Alex to close the gap a little bit. And he's at 462 as well. He's 3 lines ahead, but it's a virtual dead heat. They're close in lines and score. Tetris, Hydrant, 499. So you can see, you know, these, you know, 10 or 20 line slowdowns, really consequential, especially in this compressed 19. Tetris for Alext. He's into 29 at 542. Hydrant, long bar over Tetris to get into 29. And he's going to bring it down. And I think he's back down to safety now. Oh, no, that T in the middle. We'll see what he does here. All right, he's exposed the center. Great long bar there for the triple. Delayed burn, nice for Hydrant. So Hydrant back down to safety now. Alext, 604. The score pretty much tied at this point. Just about the same line, same score. Alex gets a long bar over to the left. He's set up for a Tetris on the right side if he can get it. Hydrant at 617. Tetris for Alext. He's now in the lead by about a Tetris, and Alex will take an easy, safe triple on that right side. Easy, like I could get a triple. You know what I mean. I can never get a triple on 29 speed. But safe for Alex. We'll see what he's going to do here. He's trying to set up again. Well, kind of balancing aggression and safety. 646 for Hydrant, 737 for Alext. So Hydrant side, he is all safety right now. Nice T-spin for Alex. He is set up for a Tetris now, but the board's starting to climb. Long bar gets over, so Alex is going to have to burn this all down. And he's starting to. Nice long bar for a triple. Alex is burned back down again. 801 for Alex. The lead increases. Hydrant doesn't seem super concerned because we still got about 130 lines to go until level 49, where once you cross through into 49, Tetris is there worth 60,000 points and, you know, high 50s along the way. So a lot of this lead can be made up toward the end, but Alext does not seem to be going anywhere. 917 for him, 700 for Hydrant dude. Alex board's got a lot of stuff piled on that right side. That's not necessarily a bad thing. You'll see players when they're trying to play safely kind of bowl out their board, you know, piling stuff left and right high when they get the chance and then playing in the middle, which is a lot easier to play in the middle. All right, so Alex might be trying to set up here again. He is set up after a skim with the T. And the bar not coming for Alex, so weathering a little bit of a drought. The RNG not the same for these two players. Long bar does get over for Alex. He's got the max out at A16. Alex now 80 lines away. Tetris for Hydrant. So I think Hydrant now kind of sees what's going on, and I think he's got the message that he's got to start adding some points here at some point. Still, though, 220,000 points can be made up with about 4 or 5 Tetrises. Obviously, easier said than done. But I think Hydrant kind of knows what has to be done. Alex almost with the 1.1. Hydrant with the 828. Tetris for Alex. Alex not slowing down at all. He knows every additional Tetris that he gets can put this game further and further out of reach. Another Tetris for Alex, C15. So Alex maintaining some aggression here as we get toward the last part, and this is exactly it. It's kind of his finishing move. Oh, kind of a misdrop with the S piece on the right side for Alex. Hydrant is gonna need to start adding some Tetrises. He knows it. He's in the setup in the middle of the board, but the bar doesn't come until late. He just brings it all down with a triple. Alex now with the D00. That is a 1.3 million. Hydrant still in the 800s, and not a lot of time left for Hydrant if he could even get there. He would have to make up 400,000 points That would be 8 Tetrises here. 8 times 4 is 32. There would be just enough time if Alex topped out right now, which he is actually probably in the process of doing. We'll see. And Hydrant is not going to be able to do it. So the strats are not going to work for Hydrant, kind of the scaling strats waiting to the end. Alex T nullifying it with an aggressive post 39 phase of the game. He just went and continued to pile on Tetrises to put this out of reach. So both players using their strategy. I mean, sometimes that's going to work from Hydrant. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's going to work for Alex. Sometimes he's going to top out. This time, it worked for Alex. So GG's. Alex up 2 games to none. So yeah, it's a great game. Both players are ready for game 3 already. See me, I would be like, I need a rest. But no, these players want to get right back into it. So let's let them. 3, 2, 1, Tetris, game number 3. Actually, do they start off with the same 2 pieces? I think so. VSA says, I would need to go to a corner and have a bit of a cry, probably. Yeah, same. Alex, no perfect clear. No long bar comes. It's fine. Alex right now ranked number 4 on the Premier poll. There were several months in a row where he was number 1. He took a little bit of a break. And of course, your ranking is going to start to degrade a little bit the longer your period of inactivity goes. But then, of course, also Scooty was ascendant. Meme was ascendant during that time. So Alex now try to make a statement here. Win this tournament. Try to start climbing back to the top of the Tetris world. Hydrant dude, kind of on the comeback trail. He's been playing in challengers the last part of 2024. Making it to the top 8 here for the first time in 2 years in a Masters event. And of course, now that we have a 32-player Masters, really the road is open for a lot of these, kind of perennial challengers players to, maybe make it still into that bottom half of the qualifying, but then say, hey, I also have tournament chops, and it's not just about qualifying. That's why I love this this bracket format. T-spin here for Alex up high. Alex trying to fight this stack down here. Tetris for Hydrant dude, 317 for him. And Alex is bringing this down. Hydrant set up for it, Tetris. He's ahead by about 130,000 points or so. Tetris Alex 249. Hydrant kind of waiting out a drought, and that's the other kind of random factor thrown into this tournament is that players do not get the same RNG. That is not a feature currently of the tournament cartridge to allow same RNG in this mode. So that is certainly a factor. But that extended chase down time in 29 is kind of a compensating factor there. 472 for Hydrant, 355 for Alex T. So about 100. Well, now less than a 90,000, about a 90,000 point lead or so for Hydrant. Alex is into 29 at 394. Now, how to interpret these 29 transitions? Remember, you do have 100 lines of 19, and the levels increment immediately, just like if you transitioned into 19 from an 18 start. So directly analogous people's 19 to 29 with someone's post transition in an 18 start. So if you're 500 plus on that, that's pretty darn good. 600K and you're looking at like 1.2 transition, 29 pace. Hydrant's board starting to break down. He's getting that body language. It says, I think it's done. 536 for Hydrant. 537 is the target for Alex. If he gets there, he'll be moving on to the semifinals. All Hydrant can do is sit and watch and wait. Contemplate like how often and how exactly to launder denim. And that is going to do it. Alext has taken this game in a sweep and will be moving on to the semifinals. But a big GG's and congrats for Hydrant making it back into this top 8. First time in 2 years. A great run for Hydrant all the way, having to start all the way in round 1 and playing all the way through here into the top 8. So if we do make our top 8 incentive, Hydrant will make it into the prize pool. So let's try to make that happen. I'm going to go ahead and report this match. Hydrant contemplating the world. Now this is like kind of a villain pose here. You got the whole world in your hand and you're just kind of contemplating what you're gonna do to it. I've got the world in my hands. And stroke your beard, your evil beard, and stroke your beard and contemplate what you're gonna do to the world. All right, let's report this match. 3-0. Monthly Tetris is where it happened. We'll show you the bracket. We'll show you that Alex is the winner. Right? There's your winner. There he is. Look at that guy. He's got the hair. He's got the heavenly glow behind him. He's feeling good. Oh my God. Ah! Pog. Ah! Scared. Ooh. Ah! All right. Look at that hair. He's crazy. He's trying to go for that Red Ken sponsorship, You get that, he's got that going on. All right, so any hair product sponsors for Alex, we're waiting. All right, that's your winner. Look at that hair. Look at it. The texture. The shape, the texture. Okay, we're going to show you the bracket now. GG's, Alex, we will see you. All right, where's the brackets? For God's sakes. Too many scenes. Semis. There they are. All right, let me refresh it. Take a look at where things stand. All right, Tetris Alext. Oh, that's the thing that gets you. It's like we start this tournament with 32 players. Are we just going to end up 1, 2, 3, 4 again? I mean, and it's like a random format, compressed random format. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 again. My word. Okay, so that is where it stands. We are down to one final open spot in the semifinals. That's going to be tomorrow morning, and it's going to be one of these players on the right side here at match 17 and match 18. It's going to be, actually, can I? Oh, no, I guess I can't. It's going to be either Dog, Allenbot, Fractal, or Chiller. It'll be 8 a.m. morning time here in Central Time in Texas. I got to get up 7 a.m., just feel good. Get some coffee in me. I like to shower beforehand just so I can feel, clean and refreshed for you guys. All right, so what else is happening today? There is a Das Masters top 16 bracket. We'll show you that. Hold on. Ready? Let me drag it over. You can see who's in. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Is this the one? That's the one. Tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time, it's going to be Bendy, Vance, Scotto, and Torsia. This will determine the last semi-finalist in the Das Masters semi-finals. I didn't have a good picture of Torsia, so I just put a keyboard in there. I don't have a picture. How am I gonna get a picture of him? You gotta put. I found that the ones with the YouTube VODs with these thumbnails do better. So I needed a thumbnail, and I didn't have a good picture of Torsia. And Bendy here is a little young, so I put a hat on him. Just I don't know, maybe make him seem more mature, but it didn't seem to work. But anyway, that is what's going on tonight. That's going to happen in 5.5 hours. And I don't have a good picture of Vance, so I had to say, like, I need more. It screams maturity. I need more headshots of players. I just need Tetris players. I need your pictures. Vandy needs your photos. But anyway, okay. That is going to do it for here. I want to thank everybody who helped support our stream today. And let's see, do I have the... Oh, I don't have the thing. I don't have the thing. I had the credits on the Das Masters scene, but thanks to Michael Keaton and VSA for your subscriptions. We had a contribution to the prize pool also from, I think we had two, Marek and Yeet for Initiative. So thank you. Total of $15 to get us up to $12.80. And we are done. We have actually 2 more streams. That's what's crazy. We have 2 more streams in Faster Masters this month. The one tomorrow morning and then the finale. So we don't have a lot of time to get that prize pool up. And we are still pretty far away from our top 8 incentive of $2,000. So anything you can chuck in there, $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, $50, or you want to do it all, $7.40, we'd accept that too. So if you want to help us out, use the Matcherino command right now while you're watching live or after the fact, ctm.gg/Matcherino. Are we going to bring back STM? Not in April. April's going to be Mega Masters. We're going to do a DAS Mega Masters sometime, like October maybe, or something. I don't know. At some point. And we'll do Stupid Tetris Monthly in some forum. We're going to try to make 2025 a really good CTM year. If it is to be the last year, let's make it a good one, right? And we're probably going to do Lone Star now. I would move that to a probably. So, anyway. Well, Sue's flight was delayed, so now I have time. Okay. Okay, so that is how to support the players. If you want to support us on the channel, thanks to everybody. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris sticker and double sticker club level members. Also, Mega Masters level Scott Gray 76, K9 watching Tetris, Tacnerus, Masters, Corporal 381 shall be satisfied. Bracket sponsor Troy Dan Kim MJ in the window. Rope Potato Duck, Catkit 91, and McMonkey. So thanks again, everybody. We'll go ahead and end the stream on the YouTubes. Love you all. See you later tonight. And then I don't know, Twitch will find a place for you.